Hey yo, hey, it is Galanda B, your emotional awareness coach, dedicated to helping you connect and manage your emotions through mindfulness, enabling you to experience greater joy and peace in your life. I'm back, y'all. Um, and it's been a week already. Can you imagine? I got new spectacles. So today is going to be a little vlog like on my last week or so here in Ghana and some of the emotional awareness topics, right? And mindfulness things that have come up for me. So let's start with my new spectacles, y'all. I love these. See, aren't they super cute? I was walking from Kota Krava Market, just walking, and I spotted this optical place. And so I was like, well, let me just go in and see what they're talking about because I have been here in Ghana for nearly 6 months. And one pair of glasses that I had, the arm broke off. The other pair of glasses were intact, but the lenses were messed up because I wiped them with something that I shouldn't have. In any case, I've been walking around here squinting, y'all. Yes. So I was like, okay, let me break down and see how much it would be for me to get new glasses. So I went in, met the owner of this establishment, Amazing Grace Optical in Cape Coast, a very nice man, Robert, and I was able to get an eye exam, pick my glasses all in the same day, and if the machine hadn't been working, I would have been able to get my glasses the same day. Unfortunately, it was not, but I was able to get them 2 days later, and here I am. And I am feeling like a new woman because I can see far away and up close. And so the lesson here is, instead of putting off what you're trying to avoid, just go check it out because it was actually affordable for me to get these glasses. I won't say the price because frames are different, prescriptions are different, so I don't want to say that, but I will say after this moto passes, because I am trying to catch the evening light today, I will say that it was a fraction of the cost of what I have paid in the US. In fact, it was less than half of what I would have paid of a deductible in the US to get this pair of glasses, okay? And yes, I'm drinking they're not paying me, so I'm not gonna put it on there, but it's a sparkling spritzer while I'm sitting on my patio in March in Ghana. In any case, next topic. Besides my new spectacles, I've been fortunate to have a lot of conversations with people recently about our experiences, my experiences here in Ghana, and moving from the U.S. and how do you feel about things going on in the U.S. And one thing that I have noticed, and this is, I want to talk about me as opposed to other people, is I am moving through the world with a mindset of curiosity, right? I am moving through the world very open, but open doesn't mean stupid, okay? Open does not mean unaware, right? I've noticed in the conversations that people typically lead with their negative experiences, and then on the back end they might have something good to say. And so I wanted this video to be an encouragement that when sharing your experiences, lead with what's good, right? Lead with what has worked for you, what you'd love to share with someone. Because when you're leading with something negative, you're often turning people off, right? You may not be intending to. You may feel like that you're warning them, and you want to make sure that they don't encounter the same situations that you do. I get that. And I'm sure that people appreciate that. Just don't lead with that, right? Start off with the positive experiences that you've had, the positive relations that you've had. These are the things that would make people want to come back to you. It doesn't mean that you're not supposed to share your negative experiences, but because you had a negative experience with something or someone, doesn't mean that person is as well. I would encourage you that with these experiences that you feel inclined to share that may be less than positive, that before you do, you ask a couple of questions. Number one, what went into the decision making that led up to that experience? Right. How were you thinking? What were your choices that led you to that point? Were there signs where you felt discomfort, but you ignored them and moved forward anyway? Right? That's another question to ask yourself. Once the experience happened, in reflection, what could you have done differently? What might you do differently in the future? What would you advise another person to do in order to avoid that situation altogether? This is not to say that our negative experiences are our fault. I am not about placing blame in one place or the other, but rather learning from these experiences for ourselves as well as others. And oftentimes I'm noticing when I'm having conversations with people that they are going straight to what the other person did to them, straight what's done to them, for them, to them, etc. But they fail to reflect on the choices that they made that led up to that, right? And this is in any situation. Number one, you don't want to rush into things, right? You want to do your research. You want to get some feedback before you go into something, right? Again, when you have these feelings of discomfort, like, this isn't quite what I thought it to be, or this doesn't feel right, honor those feelings. Don't keep pushing ahead, right? I think that if you take the time to say, I feel a bit of a discomfort, let me pause. Y'all know I love the breath. If you're feeling discomfort, take a moment. Take a couple of deep breaths. Calm yourself before you act. Calm yourself before you respond. Calm yourself before you react, right? Just take a few moments and give yourself space and the opportunity to allow other options to come to you. So that's the lesson, the whole point of the video is for today. When sharing your experiences, whether they be local or abroad or wherever, right? Please be mindful of not leading with negativity. It's fine to share experiences that were less than positive, but let's not lead with that and then throw on the back end something positive as if that's going to overshadow all the other things you said. And even before sharing, think about your own actions and how that may have affected the outcome that you experienced. So until next time, bye-bye.